On the 1st of April 2026, I was cycling west on the footpath alongside Canning Highway that is designated as a detour for the Fremantle Traffic Bridge project. As I approached East Street, I observed two vehicles facing south that were stopped and their drivers were assisting a cyclist on the path. It appears he had fallen somehow and had at least one abrasion which was bleeding to some extent. I don't know if he hit the pram ramp at a bad angle and fell off, or whether he was involved in a collision with one of these vehicles. I got there after it happened, he was being attended to, and I didn't think it was my place to ask what went on. Overlooking the crash site was a traffic controller sitting in a ute. I don't know if they noticed the crash and offered assistance and first aid, or whether they were sitting in their ute logging the incident, or whether they were absorbed in their phone and took no notice. I just observed the ute sitting there with a traffic controller in the driver's seat. They were still there when I went past later. I've got 3 questions. Did the traffic controller call this crash in and report it as an incident that might have been the result of the traffic management arrangements at this intersection? And did it appear in the daily diary for the 1st of April 2026? Second, back in April 2025, I published 2 videos highlighting the risks and hazards associated with the active transport detour set up for this project. One of the hazards that I identified was the complicated traffic patterns at this intersection and the lack of a safe crossing arrangement for cyclists and pedestrians. Were these hazards ever investigated and added to the TGS as identified risks, or were they ignored? Third, is anyone ever going to undertake a pertinent road safety audit of the detour arrangements for pedestrians and cyclists for this project?